What is going on? What's good, guys? I'm your boy Mast, and to my left we have
your favorites, Maple Alley. I was gonna say character. I'm just kidding. Okay, it's me, Kitty Butt, your guys' favorite person to be on the pod. I know.
Miguel. He's in Mexico right now. We didn't shoot an episode before he left, which is on us. So we got to get the second best thing, which is Kitty, and yeah. So hope he comes back safe. You know how the cartels be out there. But yeah, we just got through this. There's another round of hot ass summer. I have a feeling summer is gonna go deep into probably October, because nowadays every year the weather shifts later and later in the year. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. So y'all gotta keep on staying fresh, keep on staying hydrated, because it's fucking hot as balls. We went to the water park Saturday, and it's over there in Palmdale. And there was hella people, let me tell you that. There's hella people, but the slides were dope. I really want to go to Raging Waters, so maybe next year we'll go there. If you guys have been to any of those water parks. The one that I've always been intimidated by was the one with Six Flags. Was it Hurricane Harbor?
Oh, yeah. I've
Yeah.
never been to. So that was my first time going to an actual water park, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
My childhood wasn't that fun. No, honestly, it's because I was always grossed out by them. I still am, but I try not to think about it.
Yeah. There's, I don't know. At this point, you just got to deal with it. Oh, well, you've been swimming in piss your whole life. The beach is for sure filled with pee from animals and people. So it is what it is. Or at least at the water parks, you have like the cleaners or whatever, the bleach, or not bleach. It's what is it? Chlorine? Yeah, chlorine.
Yeah, I was going to say Clorox.
Clorox.
Imagine.
Yeah, we're swimming in chlorine, so it's kind of, I don't know. I don't really know the process of it, but I'm assuming it helps clean out water.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those of you guys that have pools, you're so fucking lucky. I've always wanted a house with a pool. That's for sure. Hopefully one day.
Pool.
Yeah, the built, not the fucking ones above the ground.
We were literally at the water park from like 11 in the morning. And then when we left around like 3 or 4, we went back to my parents' house and we got in their pool. And we were in the pool until almost 9 p.m. So
Yeah.
we were in the water all fucking day. But it was so much fun.
Yeah, dried up like a nutsack or raisins or something. But yeah, where I really wish I was at though this weekend is Tomorrowland. This weekend too. Apparently, weekend two is always more stacked or more lit. I never really. I would think it would be the other way around. You go hard the first weekend for those that are DJing.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of like anticipate that more. I hate getting like the sloppy seconds, so I never thought about going to weekend twos of anything. But from what I see, weekend two usually gets a lot of love at Tomorrowland. So that's probably the move next year, no matter what. I really hope there's a Barong family stage next year, but if not, we're really trying to go next year. In case you guys didn't know, I know for sure me and her are going. Maybe we'll bring on the other group, whoever's down. But that's the plan. It's gonna be fucking expensive, but
it's gonna be worth it. It's been my dream to go since right before I had my son. So it was like 2011. So I've been wanting to go since then, and we've been wanting to go, but it just never works out, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's really hard to get tickets, and then the whole trip is expensive. But if you just go to the festival and you camp out there, I'm sure it's not too bad, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's just if you want to travel the whole, as much as you can over there in Europe, because when you go travel somewhere far like that, you really want to make the most of it and hit all the spots, all the big spots that you've always wanted to go visit.
Ibiza.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have a spot out there in Ibiza.
Yeah.
And Amsterdam too. Amsterdam's always been on the bucket list. Is Paris? Paris is Europe, right?
Paris is on it as well.
Yeah, so hopefully next year, hopefully you'll see us out
London.
there. Maybe Woof Logik will get booked. You never know.
Mm-hmm,
Maybe from one year to the next, things could change. We'll see.
Yeah.
That would be great. What stage would you want us on? Because let's be real, we ain't gonna be on main stage.
No, but that would be sick. But I really liked the Freedom stage this year. That shit was badass. So many fucking lasers, all the lights, the panels in the back was freaking huge. It was like if Circuit Grounds was flat instead of being like the way it is, like
Yeah,
around
well, it
it.
kind of looked like a warehouse almost.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. I really like that stage a lot.
I really like I think it's a house music stage though. That's the thing. It's that one with it's kind of surrounded by water and it's a circle.
It has like a little tent thing on top.
It's not a tent. It's like flowers, like a circle of flowers, or like not flowers, but green, whatever the fuck.
Greenery.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think so. You gotta show me.
Diplo's played there before. I think even this year there was John Summit. No, I don't know. I don't remember, but it's a house music stage, so it's like a vibe, you know. But
John Summit played on the Freedom stage, but I think he played twice this weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. A lot of DJs play multiple times at Tomorrowland. They get booked to play, you know, different genres. But I would even be down to drop a set by the bathrooms like Clapton. Bulky. I feel like, you know, stages that aren't real stages are kind of like cool now. You know, because if you were to say, "Oh, I'm playing by the bathrooms," everyone would kind of shit on it back then. But now it's kind of like, "Oh my god, that's so dope."
You're there. It doesn't fucking matter where you're playing.
Yeah. The thing I feel like the thing is though, maybe if you're up and coming, you kind of look like a fool. But if you're like a big name, then it's kind of like, damn, that's sick. But it kind of does set a trend where maybe like it's as long as the bigger artists are doing it, it kind of like, you know, snowballs into, all right, this is cool, then this is accepted.
Yeah.
You know, it's worth being, you know, proud of, because there's always people joking about playing like in the parking lot or playing in the bathrooms, playing, I don't know, by the bars or whatever. But if you think about it, you know, it's still a cool experience. You know, as long as there's, you know, you have performances everywhere. You want, if you can have fucking music fields everywhere you go, like any fucking square inch mile or whatever the fuck of the whole festival, then that's a W, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm itchy as hell. I got attacked by mosquitoes yesterday.
Yeah, lice, yeah.
No, I got bit up. I think I got one right here and then like two back here and one on the other arm. These fucking mosquitoes have been coming for my ass. But yeah, Tomorrowland. Who else was playing over there? What was the big thing? Oh yeah, Vin Diesel got brought out. He got brought out by Dimitri Vegas and like Mike. If you guys didn't know, he actually is a singer. He sings. He has like a couple songs that are not good, but
I didn't even know that he sang.
yeah, I'll play one for you because it does sound funny. It's like you wouldn't think he's like a singer, but maybe because his voice is super deep, you can see it in some type of.
He just doesn't look like the singing type either. But.
No, definitely not.
And then Steve Aoki met him for the first time.
Really?
Did you see that? Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. Steve Aoki, that guy, I think he closed this year. He's been doing Tomorrowland like pretty much every year. Him and David Guetta. David Guetta's been doing it for 20 years, he said.
Well, this was his first time back in 3 years, he said.
David Guetta?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, you're probably
But yeah,
right.
he's been playing since 2005, dude.
Yeah.
2005. Or no, was it 2005 or 2006?
I don't know, but I think when he started blowing up, he was already in his like mid 30s when he started like blowing up, like with Titanium and stuff like that.
Yeah, and if you think about it, I guess it wasn't that long ago, but it was a minute ago. And for him to be DJing as long as he has, it's crazy.
I don't know what song this is. Is it? Let me see if it's the one I'm looking for. This is from 3 years ago.
That's him? Feels so weird. I feel a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty much like some Kygo shit.
It definitely sounds like there's a lot of auto-tune in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Every singer has auto-tune. I mean, obviously this is more than most, but and then here's a Dimitri Vegas like Mike song with Zion.
sounds familiar.
I mean, it sounds similar to the Don Diablo songs. I'm pretty sure that's his vocal.
Sounds pretty deep.
Yeah, that's his singing right there. Honestly, when I was younger, I used to think he was Ja Rule, like the voice. Yeah, like those songs with who's it, Tinashe or Shanti, one of those.
Shanti.
Yeah, I used to think that was Vin Diesel because that was when Fast and Furious was coming out. So the voice sounded super similar. So I thought it was him. I was like 6 years old. But yeah, so he's been singing. Honestly, like a lot of like, you know, mainstream artists or like pop culture artists, they're like coming out a lot to these festivals nowadays, like EDC and Tomorrowland.
Karol G was, I think Tiesto brought her out last year, Tomorrowland.
Really?
Yeah.
Who were the other guests this year? Do you know?
Like outside of EDM?
Yeah. Like who was brought? Because the only one I've recognized is Vin Diesel. I don't know
I
about
haven't
anyone else.
watched all sets yet. I've only watched mainly sets from Weekend 2. I can tell you my favorite ones, but I don't know anyone else that brought anyone out.
Then what were your favorite ones?
Well, yesterday I listened to Ogus. I finally know how to say it right.
Sounds like August.
I really loved his set a lot. And then I really liked Morton's set and Alesso's set. I think we heard those together. And then Sarah Landry's was, I mean, I feel like I've just heard it before already, you know?
Yeah.
But I liked it. It just wasn't like my top.
I seen like clips of her performing, and she's, you know, her usual, you know, them faces.
I don't know why she hasn't been doing like the full liner glam and like the wet hair look, because I love when she does that. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, wait a minute, girl, like that's like your look, that's like your aesthetic. I want to see that. Maybe the weather, I don't know. But my other favorite set from weekend 1 was the Hardwell classic set.
Yeah, that one was dope. I hope, you know, it starts a trend of a lot of these bigger artists, you know, going back to the golden era of EDM, because I feel that will make a big change into the new culture that's going around right now. I feel like it would for sure like change, you know, what we listen to, change the way people, because a lot of the new generation, they missed out on that, so they're not really too familiar with, you know, with the sounds from back then. And I feel that brought more positivity out of us than, you know, I don't know. I feel, although I do love techno, the underground vibe, the underground scene or whatever, it's kind of like a bit more of a darker, grungier style. So I think we need at least a balance of, you know, feeling colorful and fruity or whatever. And then that side, you know, if we could bring back, you know, the popularity of the golden era EDM, you know, I feel it would just change it would bring back the culture a little bit more, because, you know, it would bring back the older people, and it would also resonate better with the newer people. You know, it kind of, I don't know. I feel like it'll be a trendy thing again, and it would hopefully make producers, you know, go into that direction with big room, progressive house.
Yeah, I definitely miss big room a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel like I heard a lot of it this past weekend. Well, not a lot of big room. I mean, like a lot of the classic songs. Maybe it's just the artists that we like did get to hear, but I mean, I heard a lot of throwbacks.
Yeah. Well, Tomorrowland in general, they always do that. Like they always book the European artists, and over here now we kind of focus more on American artists, but we also bring in the A-listers, and that's about it. We don't bring the big people from the past anymore. Whereas Tomorrowland, they have so many artists that they just bring on everyone. You know, like bass jackers, blaster jacks. They're big overseas, but they're not big over here anymore. But it would still be cool to always have those names around, and they're the ones that keep that old style music alive while meshing in the new style too. But yeah, we need more of that shit.
Yeah.
Cause I do love that we fill up our main stage with multi genres, but maybe cycle through the A-listers, not constantly bring the same ones over
Same
and over.
ones. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I don't know, because every DJ, although they do play a lot of the same songs, it would be cool to have still like them play their own music, because people like, for example, Blaster Jacks, they're gonna play what they used to play, and then they had a big wave back in the day. So people like David Guetta aren't gonna play all the Blaster Jacks old music. Blaster Jacks is gonna do it. So we need more for sure variety. It'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe like have more golden era themed events.
Yeah, that would be really sick.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that a lot. I really want, what I really want to hear again is the era of Jungle Terror when it was popping.
Oh yeah, for sure. No one's ever taken the reins though from fucking WeWack. I feel we need more people to dabble into it. I feel maybe right now, most people, I don't know. So there's a lot of artists that are smaller level that they go through the waves and they fucking dominate. But the thing is, they're not like the big face of the genre.
Yeah.
So I feel us producers, we kind of make a lot of banger stuff, but because we lack the name, or we lack the what's called because those guys, they dabble into other genres once they've already like mastered everything, they get bored of doing the same stuff and they start dabble into other sounds, like commercialized sounds, and then I don't know, they just have a fall off phase where a lot of the producers, they just kind of like, I don't know, they dip out on them.
Yeah. I really would love to see an event with old Valentino, old GTA, WeWack, of course. Stoltenhoff needs to be included in this, because what the fuck happened to that? He should have blown up, so much more than.
Yeah.
And then everything that happened with, oh my God, what's the name? It would think it was, they're part of Barong. I can't think of it right now.
Crisis Era?
No. They did a duo. I think it was Stoltenhoff and
Psycho Boys Club.
There you go. I was like, why can't I? I love Psycho Boys Club, and I'm still hurt that I have never been able to see them.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what happened, but Julian Sabol was still doing his thing. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but Triptych, something like that. And then Stoltenhoff, he's doing techno still too, but I feel like Stoltenhoff, he had his signature sound.
Exactly.
So that's for sure, something that we're missing, because everything he put out was fucking bangers. It was sick as fuck. But maybe you just got bored of it, I guess, or maybe you just want to go into other ventures. But for sure, we need more people that sound different, I guess you should say, because a lot of times a lot of artists put out music that you pretty much, it can be plug and play of who made it, but not too many people have their own signature sound right now. I don't even think we really have a signature sound, but we have like a signature energy, I would put it, because we don't often put up like softer music or anything like that. So I don't know. I feel like for sure that we like to, every song we put out, it has to be like completely different than the one before that, because otherwise we get bored. So I don't really blame people like Stoltenhoff for doing that, but for sure I miss it.
I miss it. I'm just saying,
selfishly,
like, just have like some kind of event, where you do the throwbacks, like you were saying, like that, and just have like the OGs. Mike Cervello too.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But
yeah, like people like Stoltenhoff, it would be cool to have a classic set, or even WeWack, because a lot of people, they never got to experience that time, and there's a reason why people always go back to that time, or we always mention it, but I don't know, maybe these artists, they just want to move on.
I know everyone's just trying to keep up with what's trending and everything, which I get it, I do, but it's just, I don't know. I'm just being bitter.
Maybe it's bitter because we never got to see them live.
Yeah.
Or we didn't get to see them live as much as we'd like to.
We were honestly so confident we were going to see them at the Bronx stage one day at Tomorrowland. And when they stopped doing that, we were hurt.
Yeah, but maybe they'll come back. We'll see. we will see. There's always next year. Yellow Claw, they haven't played there in 2 years, huh?
Yeah, they haven't played there.
We'll see what happens.
That's why I'm like, but I know it's because they're not as poppin' as they were at that time.
I wouldn't say they're not as popping, but maybe they just weren't. How do you put it?
Because the newer generation of the rave community doesn't really know Yellow Claw like that, or doesn't really like Yellow Claw like that.
I think back then Yellow Claw, they were just putting out more sing along stuff, and now they're just putting out techno stuff or newer wave trap sounds, and I don't know. I guess it's hard to put it. Especially when you've been like not lifelong, but longtime fans of them, it's hard to tell where they scale with the new generation, I guess.
Yeah.
Because although they may not resonate well with the newer crowd, they definitely still hold like the later time slots. So it's not like they fell off or anything. It's just
no. I'm not saying they fell off. I'm just saying they're just not as like their fan base out here is mainly like OG ravers. It's not really like the newer people. Like everyone you talk to that I've met at like crowds for Yellow Claw, they've been listening to Yellow Claw as long as I have, or we have, So you don't really meet people that, I just started raving a year ago. I'm here for Yellow Claw.
Yeah, sometimes I catch myself having to not necessarily like explain who they are, but when I'm talking to newer generations, like sometimes I go into it thinking they're gonna know who the hell I'm talking about, and sometimes I'm like, oh wait, they haven't been raving for that long, so maybe they didn't even know. But maybe I don't know if you remember, but I was talking with Miguel when we first started raving. We saw a lot of artists because we seen them on like every flyer. So maybe the newcomers, they see Yellow Claw on like every flyer, so they're maybe the name sounds cool, and a little bit of research, and maybe like their aesthetic and their sound is cool, so that's why we're gonna go see them. So Miguel and we used to do that when we first started too.
I used to do that too.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe that plays a role. And I wonder what people think of Woof Logik then when they see that name.
I don't know what I would think.
You just see Woof.
I would I don't know what kind of I would honestly, if I just seen the name for the first time, I'd probably assume you guys are like house DJs.
Woof Logik. I wouldn't say house. No, I don't think so.
Just like off of first look. Like not even looking into you guys, just looking at the name.
Yeah, because I remember seeing some artists, and I wouldn't even think that they were actually the genre they were, and then I'll go there like low key disappointed.
No, yeah, some names sound so badass, and then when we would go see them, because it's happened to us too, it's like, oh, this is not what I expected.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what is I know for sure when Hard Summer had them jeans like pretty often. I thought the name sounded cool, but I never got to watch him, so I don't even know what style of music he is. But I think he's like a turntablist type guy or something, or hip hop based. But for sure, when I saw them jeans, I was like, "Oh, it sounds like some cool." Because this is when like twerk trap was like popping, so I thought maybe he was that. But I don't know. I think
it does sound like that one.
Yeah, I saw
type of genre.
Yeah, back then the twerk trap had a wave. Honestly, that probably needs to come back too. That'd be cool. It's funny though. I was thinking about that. I was like, man, trap low key ruined the golden era of EDM because everyone started doing trap remixes of Big Room, and then it brought in like a bit of a fusion of like a hip hop crowd. Pretty much once EDM started taking more samples of hip hop, and I know they've been doing this forever, but it became like a huge wave in 2015 to where everyone started doing hip hop remixes of trap remixes of every single song you could think of. Now, like all the new producers started doing that. They started blowing up from that. And when they would come perform at like raves, they started playing like a lot of hip hop infused stuff or trap. And so, yeah, I would like to say trap ruined.
It was oversaturated for sure. Just like right now, what's really oversaturated is getting like throwback 2000 songs and turning them to house music.
Yeah.
That is, and you know what? I'm not going to lie. There's some that I'm like, ooh, I actually do like this. And there's some that's just like, all you did was just do a quick little beat and you threw it over the song. That's like all you did, No offense, no shade. Sorry. It's just,
yeah. Well, you just got to hate, you got to hate the game, not the players at this point. Everyone's trying to blow up, one way or another. Yeah. So I don't blame people for taking that route. I'm pretty sure people could say even we have. How we?
I mean, you guys have done. What have you guys don't really do.
No, not really. I think Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't
The
know.
remixes you guys have done have not even been like old, like 2000s,
Oh, definitely
R&B.
not that. No, no.
I'm talking about the old 2000s R&B.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
some, like I said, some of it is still good. Like they do their own beat, like where it stands out.
Mhm.
It's not just like your traditional house.
Just throwing on a loop of kicks and drums
Exactly.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, there's some that really do stand out that I do personally like, and then there's some that I'm just like, no. You know?
yeah, yeah. It's a hit or miss for a lot of this stuff. I just get frustrated when a lot of people do the same song and then they all sound like super close to each other. So I don't know. It feels weird when you support that song and like probably four people are like, "Oh, is that mine?" But it's someone else's.
Do you remember how many remixes they made to Propaganda?
Well, they had a bunch of official ones.
It was a lot.
There was like 20, I think, and then Yellow Claw did that 50 pack. I forget for which song. I think it was the DJ Snake collab.
Ocho Cinco?
Yeah, they had like 50 people do remixes.
Dang.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
hmm Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I think that wave is gonna die down now though. The R&B stuff, the old stuff. The only thing that's keeping that alive is probably the radio shows because radios are like eating that shit up.
Yeah.
Because
That's where I hear it most.
yeah, for sure. So a lot of people, I mean, they do it because they know it's quick traction. I like to remix older EDM songs that need like a revamp
Yeah.
because
It's valid if you do it right.
mhm,
If you have your own sound to it, and you chop up the vocals, and you don't just play the entire song through like a lot of these songs do, you can definitely do something fun with it. But a lot of them sound like copy paste.
yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
The only sound I don't really like though is a lot of the bigger artists are doing is they're just copying the melody of a vocal and they're doing their little cheesy European
Oh
sound.
yeah, it's corny. I'm sorry, it's corny.
Yeah, I've never caught on to that one, and I understand, a lot of people have different tastes overseas a lot, so it's for sure popping off overseas, but over here it's still like I don't think it's caught on yet. It's kind of it is a little bit cheesy.
Well, it was a little bit during the 2015 era.
Even now though, even now, but yeah, because I still hear like Dimitri Vegas like Mike play a shit ton of that.
Your face.
Yeah, well they used to be, not anymore. I
Yes,
feel like
they are. Yes, they are.
I don't think they put out like I think they've just ventured out in different styles too much now. So but I mean they're getting their bag. Fuck it.
They're always going to be getting their bag.
Yeah. I wish they played more Insomniac stuff. I wouldn't mind catching their set still.
When was the last Insomniac event? It was the EDC?
Yeah, 2018 I think.
It wasn't 2021?
No. It was 2018 when we saw them. It was, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I'll look into that later.
Yeah, I don't know. But I still fuck with them. They're just not my top anymore. Now I don't even really I'm not really so my favorite producers now are like people like 40 and Damien Avila and who's the other one? Fuck, there's another one. I don't remember, but those two guys because they just put out fucking like any genre they dab into, it's always fucking sick.
Yeah, Damon Avila has always gotten down. I really, really love his sound a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He can do like sick ass big room.
Yeah, and even GTA still, they still make good ass stuff.
I love GTA. I'm always gonna love. Have you heard when they like how they release like snippets of whatever they've been making?
Oh yeah.
There's always that one song that's just like, I need it.
I know, and they never put that shit out.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that like that. They like to hold on to their songs. Like I remember when we first started making music, we're pretty close with Alien Boy, and he had like a lot of unreleased shit. I'm like, why aren't you putting this shit out? And he just, I don't know. Some people they just don't want to fucking do all the planning, and they like to just fucking, I don't know, hold all their good shit. But when it never comes out though, I'm just like, dude, I don't know how. I can never see us doing that where we just hold on to that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd be ready to release it the minute it's done.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know. Some people, I don't know what it is. It's those types of people. They have their very selective personality or something like that. They
Or
don't.
maybe they're not confident in it or something.
Yeah, it could be a lot of stuff. they're not very open with how they feel or how they go about the business side. Maybe they don't really care for clout or attention, and that's why they hold on to it. I don't know, but I guess those well respected guys, they know they make good ass music, so it's just like, man, what do they gotta prove? I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people
They
aren't
like
in
to
it for
make
the
us
money.
sit here and squirm in our damn chair waiting for the 10th.
Yeah, some people aren't in it for the money. They genuinely just love to make music, and although we love to do that too, we still, we have a mission, and that's to fucking make money for our families. It's not really for the fame. I would love to just take the fucking money. I mean, yeah, the money, and not really be famous. But as long as I get to play the shows, my main thing is to perform. And as
I
far
love my main thing about this is I just love watching you guys in your element. Like that's my favorite thing when you
mm,
just own the fucking stage
mhm.
every single time. That gives me a high like I'm up there doing it myself.
Yeah, no, I genuinely love doing it because I know we play like music that a lot of the other artists aren't doing. And so that's my favorite part is that, I don't know where each song is going to resonate with someone in the crowd, but I know like someone's going to know a little bit of everything that we drop. And it's not going to be like, oh, this song again. Maybe sometimes we'll do it, but it's never going to be like the original. I like to find the most unique remix for a popular song in that moment, and just play it out live. And and I love to support our friends music too. That's why I always ask our friends to send us stuff and we'll go play it live. Or people that don't get shows often, I like to play their music too, because I remember that feeling when some artists played our song live or whatever. When we played, I think we got our first big support at EDC. Just like being able to do that for other artists is pretty cool, or other like people that haven't really had the opportunity to get shows like that themselves. That's like the next best thing, is to have your music supported. So I just love doing that because I know, one, it's putting a smile on their face, and two, it's it's something that you're not going to hear anywhere else. Because a lot of these guys, they just like to play the same song you hear in every other set. It's something that is going to be a dub. It's going to get some type of reaction. But yeah, I like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a very flavorful style of DJing, and I love it because you have a little bit of everything. Literally,
Yeah.
you have throwbacks, but you keep that minimal. You always play a lot of new music, and you're always on top of what's just come up. Basically, like I said, just new music. But I really love when you DJ. I remember, I don't remember what birthday it was, but I was like, "Can you DJ?" I had him DJing the whole damn night.
When?
I was when you threw me a party. I think it was my 28th birthday when you bought me the balloons, the number balloons.
Yeah, but I don't remember the party. I don't know.
Well,
Everything's fucking wishy washy now.
we're getting old. No, but I like always want you to DJ because like I know I'm be dancing the whole fucking time. But I cannot wait for Nocturnal. Oh, and I don't know if you have said, but I kind of styled their outfits and got them both shoes to match. So I'm really excited about that. They're gonna look so cute.
Look at her take the credit.
Did I not? I'm the one who sent all the options.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let it.
That's fine. Oh hell no! You didn't find what I sent.
No, I definitely wouldn't have thought to look for that. I'm pretty sure I would have styled this differently because, for our shows, we don't really go looking like fucking, big old stars or whatever, but we like to for sure kind of match, not super, super identical like fucking twins, but we like to match kind of in colorways or, just styles. Not really. Yeah. It's never going to be like the same outfit, like the same matching shirt, same matching everything, but we are matching styles this time, just different colorway. And yeah, she picked it out, so I'll let her get that credit.
You're such an ass.
But yeah, we for sure are gonna show out with the bang on this one. We're gonna fucking perform like it's our last show ever. And yeah, I'm excited. If you guys haven't got your tickets, go get that in the description below.
Yes.
I don't know if they're running low or not, but you know, it's better get it now than later. I think they're doing like a payment plan still. Buy half, pay for half now, pay for the half later. It's
I think
probably,
that ended last Friday.
oh, I don't know,
I
probably.
think.
I know price went up, so it's probably like 130 right now if you want Sunday only. But if you want the 2 day, it's probably almost $200. But go get your tickets. Go see us live. I know we have some other stuff lined up, but that's yet to be announced. But for those of you out here in SoCal, go get it because you know you don't just get us. You get to go see Dioro the same day. You have Yellow Claw and Flashadamus, and you get Noizu. I think he's playing the same day. I'm trying to think what other. Oh, Keizo, he's playing 2 sets same day. So it's for sure you're getting your money's worth. You know.
Mm-hmm. My parents just got their tickets too.
Yeah.
My parents are gonna go to another rave.
Her parents are going. My parents are going. Not all my siblings, but my 18 and up siblings are going. I got cousins going. I got fucking tias going. I got fucking.
Everybody. And
Imagine
their
I took my
mom.
grandma in the wheelchair, going down the hill.
I'm dead.
I think we probably got like 100 people going. Honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of people I haven't seen in forever, so that's exciting within itself, you know. Probably gonna schedule like a meetup thing for after our set, so I'll go ahead and post up a map and circle it where we're gonna link up with you guys and just fucking catch up, take pictures or whatever y'all want. I think we're gonna give away some free stuff, so just be there. I'm not gonna tell you guys what, but just be there in the crowd. Trust me, we're gonna make this shit memorable.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time, you guys.
All right, let's see what else we got to talk about. I think Fuerza Regida, they just released a dance album. I haven't heard it in full, but I for sure heard a little bit of parts. They have Jersey Club. I think they have house music. I know JLP was talking about like doing a whole bunch of dance stuff in this one. And, you know, a lot of people are pretty pissed off at the direction. They want fucking pure corridos and I don't know. I guess to be fair, he let you guys know it was going to be a different style. So have you heard anything?
I have not.
Let's go through it.
I have not heard anything, but you got to hit him up for that damn collab, honestly.
We'll see.
If you don't, I will.
I'm skimming through this.
Wow.
I don't see no marshmallow. I would have thought this was marshmallow.
Pero no te enamores, ese culo se mueve como Hoy pensé en salir a vez, está lo que en él. Otra noche, otro hotel, pa' los bar más de 3. La loca, ni sé quién es, la enamoro mi Cartier. Si bien rica, go, mami, yo.
Oh, Major Lazer?
Fuck ya sé. Te puse bonita.
I can hear this one being played at festivals. Even getting remixed. I've seen the video where he was talking about this song.
What?
That damn Jersey fucking sample.
Tú que andas burma, vamos fumando cerecita, pegándole al.
Afrojack.
Oh, what the?
Afrojack called Fuck.
La vida que hay una nomás, esta noche me voy a mamar.
He probably played it when they had the gathering at Tomorrowland Thursday.
Probably.
Suelta.
This is with Gordo. Damn, he got all the big hitters on him.
Tengo millones
And Maluma.
Maluma, baby, yo. Chula, no te me acobas, pa' ti tengo. Mamita, tú vas al gym pa' ponerte más mamacita. Va pa' atrás. Tú tan guapa, mami, yo todo un desmadre. Ey, ey.
He even switched up like his vocals a bit.
I don't really listen to their music.
Sé que no tiene precio, pero que diga y lo pago. ¿Cómo quieres que me resista? Más rica que
Well, it's because in their actual style, he's always like, nah, always shit like that, you know. So, like he plays with his voice like super like super chunty-ish, you know.
I'm dead.
revista aquí en el balcón, pero tú eres la gusta, ni pa' que te asustes. Fresita, tu vato se
Me le quiero chupar el pene, sabe que hago poemas, por eso
Well,
él
I
quiere
like that
verme.
look now.
Elegante la lactosa, pero quiero de su leche. Bella acá con fuerza regida y la que puede, y la que no,
Who's that?
que se aguante. Cara de fresita, pero me gusta.
I just said Bella Cat. She does like, you haven't heard that song, Reggaeton Champang?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm sure you have heard it. It was like really popular on TikTok for a minute. She has like other songs that really popped off on TikTok too over the last 3 years.
te los cheques. Y siempre cuidado, envía a la gente, me mueven blindada.
A little baile funk.
5 estrellas. Cuando entrado, estrella, las babies se aceleran cuando ven. Cuando las ves, bien belly sexy, les gusta el exceso. Blanca nieves, huecas, las patigas cuánto. Te metiste donde no debía. Tan coqueta, tú eres putifina.
Well, this one sounds like his normal.
Well, these last 3 ones have. Oh yeah, so they pretty much finished out their album with like their signature style or whatever. Or so the last 3 songs only. The rest are all kind of a mixture of house to Jersey to baile funk. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, everyone's kind of dabbling into EDM right now. Drake did it, so I know he was super influenced by Drake to do this. But even him being out here, he's been into the shuffling scene a little bit. It's just it's part of where we grew up, and so I guess that's probably why he wanted to dabble into it.
You guys shuffle battle him?
No. For pink slips.
I'm dead.
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, I don't know. I don't see no problem with it. I know some people. I guess I wouldn't see a problem with it because he already let y'all know it was gonna be a different vibe.
There's just some people that truly just hate any dance style music. Just like there's also people that truly hate Spanish, like corrido type, music.
Yeah. Imagine fucking someone like Tiesto going corridos.
Fucking did. I mean, he had Karol G, so it wouldn't be such a, like, it wouldn't be that surprising for him to dabble into something, like to have someone do vocals or something,
Yeah, that was cool though, seeing Afrojack work with him. I didn't think.
Yeah, that was random.
Yeah, that was random. Major Laser's kind of random. Gordo.
But that's like, that wasn't really that surprising. Gordo, I haven't seen his name in a while, but I like with collabing with like other artists like that. But that's also not that.
I think he just
surprising.
released the album too, but he has hella fucking features. Like
Really?
every song has like a feature, so I don't know. It's pretty cool, I guess.
Future.
Feature?
Feature?
Is it feature or future?
I say feature, but
Feature,
I
it
don't
is-
know, maybe
it-
you're saying it right.
No, it is feature. Like it's technically feature. Feature. Because future is like the future, not the past, the future. And then feature, I don't know.
I'm
me-
just gonna stick with feature.
Let me Google this. How to say feature.
Oh, you're not gonna Google it.
Is it gonna say it?
Feature.
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 Fe-
Feature.
feature. feature. All right, so it's
Feature.
feature.
Like I've been saying, sir.
The most mispronounced ones too. So make sure to stay tuned for those. How do you say it in British English? It is said as feature. Feature.
Feature.
Yes.
Feature.
Feature.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, let's go ahead and say this. Okay, so Miguel's coming back. He's coming back this week. I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks in Chicago. I'm gonna go work out there for 2 weeks. So if you guys see that we don't have a podcast coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks, that's the explanation why. But maybe if he gets here in time and we have time to film a couple episodes for y'all, we'll go ahead and get those out for you guys. But yeah, just being transparent with y'all since I know you guys are dying to watch us every week. But yeah. So and then we got some new Maple Alley stuff coming out soon. I think what is the video we did? Oh, this one's funny as fuck. I'll just give you guys a little bit of a hint of what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be looking like monkeys though. So if you guys want to check the next video, make sure you guys stay tuned for that. But yeah, we look goofy as fuck.
Yeah, and then I have a video coming out too for when we went to go see Blink 182. You should see it coming out in a few days.
When was that show again? Like 3 weeks ago?
It was about 3 weeks ago, yeah. I've been in school, guys, so I have been not having as much time to edit and do stuff and then the move, so it's been really difficult. But we've also been doing a lot of fun things. Another thing we didn't talk about is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, Deadpool, Wolverine. We're not gonna spoil shit for you guys, but for sure, if you guys haven't seen it already, you're slacking. I always, stress go watch these Marvel shits ASAP because there's hella spoilers.
Yeah.
But this Deadpool movie, it was very, very dope to see all the cameos.
Yeah. It's my favorite part.
I wouldn't say go in there expecting a crazy story, but just go in there just ready to have fun because that's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get no breaking final fire or whatever, but for sure it's dope to see that Marvel let so much slide with his new Deadpool shit.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are kind of confused about this shit because they don't really follow along, but Deadpool was under Fox, and so was X-Men and Fantastic Four, and I don't remember if Blade was, but Daredevil, I don't know. Pretty much Daredevil, Elektra, like all the old school, from the early 2000s, all those movies that were coming out, they were under a different company. They weren't under Marvel. They were with the Association of Marvel. But I think in 96, Marvel had sold a bunch of their key characters because they were going bankrupt.
Yeah.
So that includes Spider-Man and all the people around his storyline. Spider-Man was sold to Sony though, not Fox. So, and I think even Hulk he's still under some other company. I forget which one, but they allowed Hulk into the Avengers because they had some agreement where he can only be in team up movies, but he can't have his own movie. So a lot of people are confused about all that. And I guess if this is the first you're hearing it, well, now you know. But yeah, recently Marvel had bought all those people back. I think the only one they still don't own is Spider-Man. He's still under Sony because Sony ain't never going to get rid of their top seller.
Yeah. Spider-Man's way too big. Even I wouldn't sell.
Yeah. So they just have an agreement for him to be in some movies with the Avengers and all that. So that's why that's still possible and happening. But yeah, so this was like pretty much a farewell to all the Fox cinematic universe that was happening over these years. So it's pretty wholesome movie. It's pretty dope to see, them come back and fuck, that's low-key a spoiler. Let me cut that out.
Why can't we give a spoiler? Because I want to give one that was just so important.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. If you guys want to, all right. So if you guys want to skip any spoilers, skip
now.
Skip to like 1 more minute or 2 minutes if you want to be more safe.
So, what my favorite part and my son's favorite part, or our son's favorite part. Our son I know I like teared up because I always remember him like always getting mad about this, but he has always asked me since he was, I shit you not, 3 years old, why doesn't Wolverine ever wear the mask? He never wears the mask. I like this mask. It looks sick. And when he did put on that mask, my son was geeking. He was so happy. And I just remember looking at him and he was just like, it was the best thing ever. I'm like, oh, that was my favorite part because that's just always what
That wasn't even a spoiler though, because everyone could have seen that coming because
of the bucket. I know.
the bucket and all the promo and shit for it. But yeah, it's about when it happens.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that was really dope to see. They did some people dirty for their comebacks, but I guess they can't give too much of a spotlight on all the people coming back. But since we're already in spoiler talk, I guess I'll go ahead and say my favorite part was when Blade came out. It's cool, Electro, whatever. Yeah, you're cool. Go ahead, come back. But no one gave a fuck, honestly.
I mean, I did.
Well, it's cool to see you back, but whatever. Your movies were trash.
I'm dead.
I really did hope that Ben Affleck's Daredevil came back. He wasn't in it. But it was really dope to see Blade because I'm pretty sure that caught everyone off guard. And the fact that they kept that one a secret is fucking nuts. And then Gambit with Channing Tatum is cool because he was supposed to have his own movie. He was even a part of like the panels and shit. And that just never happened. So, but I don't know. Seeing him in the costume, at first I think he just got bulkier lately. So that's probably why he didn't look right.
I can't take that man serious for the life of me. Never. I will never take him serious as an actor. I just can't do it. Only when he did like the Step Up movies.
Step Up?
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
But, and then another one is you guys get to see Henry Cavill, if I'm saying that right.
I think it's Henry Cavill.
Whatever, as Wolverine for a split second. So that was really cool to see too.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be Wolverine, but...
No, I don't think so either. But
yeah, because some people are kind of speculating that he's going to be it now, and that was just a little tease, but I doubt that shit. He's too big. Or I don't know. He's not too big, but I don't know if he wants to take on another superhero role after Superman. But you never know.
Sorry.
What?
And then at Comic-Con, when they announced...
Oh, yeah. So
Doom.
All right. I don't know if you guys skipped through it and you're finally here, but this is not spoilers anymore. But yeah, go ahead and say it.
So we saw the video at Comic-Con where Robert Downey Jr., he announced that he was going to be the new Doom. So that's going to be exciting. He's going to be in Avengers Doomsday and then the one before. What's the other one that they're supposed to have him in?
The next two Avengers movies are going to be called Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, which he will be the big bad for both. And... yeah, if you guys are confused by it, he was a variant of Doctor Doom in the comics. It's one of the more recent ones, not even the old one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's exciting. I kind of prefer it to not be him, but I'm not mad at it either. Because
a lot of people are mad about it.
Yeah, it's because I hate cheaping deaths like that. Just let the fucker die.
I love RDJ way too much, dude. Like I'm actually really happy about it.
Well, that's why I'm okay with it, because when there's someone that just nails their role, you never get tired of having them around.
Yeah.
So he did a really good job. We'll see how he does as Dr. Doom. I can't see him really being a villain like that, so we'll see. I know it's gonna be confusing for a lot of the people inside the movie, because they're not gonna know, or at least if they're aware about the whole multiverse thing happening. Seeing Robert Downey Jr., I'm pretty sure some of them are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like Spider-Man. Watch. Can't wait for that first interaction. Spider-Man and Iron Man. Because he's gonna be thinking about what about when I died and you're holding me? I told you I didn't want to go, Mr. Stark.
Yeah, but we're getting our Marvel movies back. I'm so excited. We're so excited. We're big Marvel fans here. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Yeah, the next 2-3 years. That's what I hate about most, is that you gotta wait forever for these movies to come out, the MCU shit. But yeah, I'm excited, and I think that's it for today. That's it for this episode. I don't think we have much more to cover. We're on the countdown in Nocturnal. I think we got 6 more weeks now. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Hope you guys enjoyed Kitty on this week's episode. And we'll see y'all then. Peace.